Alright, everybody. Purple is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for coming to Dojo. We have a little bit of a light week right now. Only 4 people, so it might just be a 2v2. Just highlights of Dojo people. It's like a little bit of our intro for Dojo, just with some music and stuff. But right now, we're going to be jumping in. We got Nano Dragon and Captain Gus are both tied for first. However, the other person that was only a game behind was Dom, and he was not here this week. I don't know. Maybe he is just not going to play Overwatch today, which is perfectly fine. But it's going to be probably the battle between those 2 people to see how things go. I'm going to post one final announcement to see if people are getting on for Dojo. And then we're going to get started, possibly talk to everybody a little bit in the chat, see how people are feeling tonight. I think there was one people that said they were coming, but I don't know where they go. Alrighty. So, we're going to be looking at the dojo. We got 5 people watching. Hello, those 5 people. Awesome. I'm going to jump in to the dojo team 1 and say hi to everybody. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Everybody ready to go for the most part? I think we might have a really light week. Yeah, because apparently people don't want to play want to play competitive ones. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a very difficult. Me and Chris. Brick is also playing League, so I guess he's not going to be getting on. Zune is not on for some reason. Hyrulean said he was getting on, but he's not. I don't think so. So it might just be 2v2. But the way 2v2s work is each team is going to be giving 3 bands of characters to the other team. And they're going to be... So, like, if you don't want one team to play Bastion... Mars is Team Hanzo. That's it. Hey Chance, welcome back to the stream. First time I think we've both been in here. Team 1 and Team 2 is Stig here. Alright, inviting Stig. If we get one more in, we'll still do bands. We'll do, except for instead of 3 bands, it will be 2 bands per side. There we go. There's Stig. But however, we need another person to come in here and play. That's not fair. That's I don't know. Okay, Stig is here. I don't know. Which Onyx is this? Because I know 2 Onyxes. The thing is, I don't want to get in the way of the competition because Jonas and Nano are tied for first place right now. And Dom is directly behind them, and Kevin is like 2 or 3 games behind them. So... Okay. Where do you go to see your points? You can look in the announcements page, and I will post them every time. However, the only stat that's not even close is the Hanzo Lucio stats. Hanzo is about 60 points down. Stig and Mars. Alright, let's see. Well, Mitch is on, but I don't think he comes to Dojo anymore. And Mitch is a pretty balanced player in there as well. And Nano's friend, Ricky, could jump on because they could play. Okay. No, like you have to be 1700 or above. What does Tooth play at though? Oh. Alrighty. Let's get some music on in the background while we're waiting for things to be organized. Hammy, you could get on if we can't get anybody else on if you'd like. Because Hammy is recently... He's a newer player, so he has like a lot of inexperience for a lot of things. But yeah.
He plays a pretty good Junkrat though.
He plays a pretty good Junkrat, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Don't say people are gonna ban.
Yeah. However, Bastion will be banned in a 3v3. 4v4 and below, Bastion is always banned. Just because he's like...
Gotta keep that in mind.
He's very
we made that mistake once.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't think it was going to be much of a problem, but...
Here, where's my D20? The D20 you shall decide whether Cullen or Caroline's gonna join. Where's my...
No. I think Hammy's getting on.
Yeah, I think Hammy's gonna get on.
Yeah, Jonas' friend Hammy will get on.
Roll my D20. There's my D20.
Hammy is high enough level. He is at like 2000. He's like 20. He's 2010. He's 2010. Oh. Johnson, is he on the game or is he getting on?
1 through 20.
I'm working my way up very fast though, so I cannot wait. Watch. I will. You guys will hate it when I'm finally gold, and I can probably pop in once in a while.
Yeah, you're almost 15. You're almost a silver finally.
Silver. I know. Finally, it's just really hard to when you place in bronze. You trudging. You keep on trudging and trudging.
Nano can concur with that.
It hurts so
much. 11 season 3 ending SR.
Oh.
Yeah, you were in bronze?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he probably like played really bad at first, and he was like, "Okay, I need to figure this out," and then he figured it out, and then he was stuck there.
No, that's not how it worked.
It's so hard.
I played Mercy at first, and I'm like, I'm tired of this, and I started playing Genji.
I started playing Junkrat. I was like, I'm done. I'm ready to start winning and getting some kills.
I play Mercy all the time.
I play Mercy quite often.
Okay, these are going to be our teams.
Yeah,
we're going to do 2 bans today.
I don't usually
2 bans! Whoa, we're doing ban week?
Okay, wait. Are the teams going to stay this way right now? Purple.
The teams are going to stay this way for this game, but everybody should be able to play with everybody, I believe.
Starting with team 1.
Game, right?
Wait, no, we did knock the teams out. We'll PM our bans to Cullen.
Yeah, go to your teams, and then I will jump in and I will pull someone up from team 1. I'm going to pull.
Can you read that?
I'm going to pull Captain Gus.
I just typed in team chat. Could you read my team chat?
No.
All right, good.
Yeah. Like why don't you guys go to your team lobbies? I'm gonna jump in and get your 2 bans. And the thing is, this is going to ban for both sides, for you and for them.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna be banning for the other people. No,
2 bans for each side. So if you ban Bastion, you guys can't play Bastion also, but Bastion would be automatically off anyway. We will be doing Control. Lijiang Tower will be the first point. However, you do cap the point a little bit slower to deal with the less amount of people. So there's more team fights.
Okay.
Caroline and I are going to go to the commentator's booth.
Yes, we are.
And then you guys we'll jump in a minute. Exactly a minute.
So you guys can split up into your team chats as well, so you guys can talk to each other. So it's split up from team 1 to team 2.
Okay.
This is gonna be exciting. This is interesting. This is a little different than
this normal. Is a lot. There was a lot of bans last time actually for DOJO season 1. It just kind of went from the point that there was less people. There's usually a 3v3. Just we've had some more higher weeks that we didn't really need to do that. Thanks for 10 likes on the stream, everybody. However, the like goals are not reflective right now. Normally, as everybody, I think a bunch of people know, DOJO is not a thing for like goals. So, but thanks to everybody that has given those likes. Okay, so we got 30 seconds left.
Yes. I wonder who they're
Nano
I mean,
did
I
message
good
me
ideas.
directly that they're taking off Mercy and Reaper for both sides,
Whew. Ooh, okay.
which is interesting.
That will be interesting. My thing is, they do have to keep in mind that it's for both of them.
Yeah.
So
And neither
they
side can play.
They can't use them either. Yeah. So maybe they're contemplating that right now because if they take out something that someone's good at, they also can't use it themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in to Dojo Team 1 just to verify. That's good with everybody.
I didn't do this in the auto because we need the healers.
So verifying Mercy and Reaper going off for you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys and for them, of course.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Final answer.
Everybody good with that? All three of you?
What is Mercy and Reaper?
Yeah.
Mercy and Reaper. Okay.
Got it. Okay, we're gonna jump over to Team 2. All right, guys. So, yes, it's bans for both teams. Yeah. What are your bans?
Who's already banned?
Just tell us your bans first.
Just tell us your bans. Yeah.
Roadhog and Mercy.
All right. So Mercy has already been banned, so you get to pick another ban.
May.
May and Roadhog. Everybody concur with that?
Yes. Yep.
Alrighty.
Right.
May and Roadhog are going to be turned off in just a moment. As soon as I can find them on the list.
Who else is turned off?
Mercy and Reaper. And Bastion, of course.
Mercy, Reaper, Bastion.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I can live with that.
So, we're going to go to the commentator's booth. Best of luck with your game, guys. Have good luck. Alright, guys, we're about to get things going and rolling. Finally, sorry for the wait, but let's get the show on the road. Alright, they all know what's going on? Good. Okay.
Ooh, I wonder how this is gonna play out.
Hopefully,
My
it should
thing
be
is, I
pretty
feel
good.
like there's a big pro for a couple people here because they don't play some of these characters.
Yeah.
And then people who do play these characters is gonna kind of suck.
However, I know Stig does play Roadhog pretty well. I know Kevin does play Roadhog pretty well. Mars plays Reaper a lot.
So this is
He's happy that Genji kind of got annoyed. Mars, however, can play a really good Reinhardt and a really good Genji. We haven't seen Nano versus Mars yet because Mars showed up last week for the first time in Nano. However, but Nano went on to Lucio instead because I think Hammy is in a spot here that he can really only play Junkrat at the level of silver level, at least 1700 or above. He can kind of play Widow all right, but as soon as he gets focused, he dies because he doesn't know about the survivability yet. Okay. But he's getting there. So we're about to see what's going on with everybody. Nano on Lucio, got Captain Gus on Officer Diva, and we got Hammy on the Junkrat.
And then we got Midi Ninja over here on Winston, Mars on a Diva, and Stig on an Ana.
Which he's Dibble tank, which could be interesting. Stig is a very good Ana. They're going to be trying to push left, at least a couple, but they're going to actually be doubling back here. Got the blue team taking the point first. Going to be trying to go. Nano's waiting for that boop. He's been playing a lot of Lucio lately. Doing pretty good at it himself. He holds off on the boop. Now he's going to go in, but they charge in at the right time.
Yeah, they did.
Mars is trying to get in there with Diva. Trying to cover his team. If he gets taken out, does a lot of damage.
Capping it right now.
Blue's going to cap the point first, get that tick. Going to get some extra percent in there. Stig staying in the back, trying to heal up his team. Unfortunately, missed the nade. He's going to get... Oh, good sleep to keep himself up there. Mars, however, is going to take out Hammy. That's going to be the first pick. Stig goes down not long after to Hammy's bombs. Mars is trying to take out Captain Gus, but he's very low on health.
Yes.
Nano takes out Midi Ninja there. Doing a good job, but the ult comes out from Mars, and he actually managed to get a pick there. Lucio actually does a pretty good job against surviving as Diva, so he's going to be able to stall very well here. Mars knows he has to retreat there, grab a health pack, because fighting against Lucio is a pain in the neck, especially if you're down on health percentage. And that's going to be a good team fight. Didn't finish everybody off, but, however, blue team manages to hang on to the point for probably about 40% here. And then there goes Stig. Tries to throw everything off. Nano getting another boop there. They have to be careful going around that corner. Midi Ninja's trying to rush in there with Soldier. He has to run away.
Yeah.
Mars is trying to fight.
Mars.
Oh my god. Getting a knock at the door.
There you go. Hopefully they're gonna regroup
Come in.
right here. It seems like they're still down. Oh, Ana's coming in. Hopefully that helps them out, but they're pushing them right back towards their spawn area. And they still have yet to cap this point, so I wonder how this is gonna go. Ooh, Hammy getting a great ult in and taking off Stig, so they are once again down from their healer. Blue team keeping this point. It doesn't seem too good for the red team right now. Let's see if they can find another strategy here to work around. This is very interesting. The red team's a little bit spread out right now. I wonder what they're thinking of. What's going through their head. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a regroup. Mars is gonna go ahead and rush in. There we go. Nice. Coming in from the center is an interesting idea. So let's see how they can use this to their advantage.
Captain Gus is gonna get knocked out of suit here.
Kind of helped out a little bit. And a nice helix from Midi. Oh, that's a good ult right there. Red team capping their point, but there's still a jumping Lucio that they couldn't quite get.
Nano is, however, got anti-heal. He's gonna have to rush off the point here, and they're gonna get the first pick for that side. And he still gets taken out, unfortunately, by Midi Ninja. He's gonna be a little bit of a stagger.
Wait to regroup? Let's see.
Sorry for that, Toaster. Sorry for not showing the screen properly and having a little bit of a mute on my mic there. Captain Gus does have his ult coming into this point there, which could zone them off pretty well. Red's gonna have to do a good job holding. Mars almost has his ult as well, however. Here comes in with the ult. He's gonna have to run around. Midi Ninja is trying to get some damage in there, but he's in the middle of all of them. He does a decent bit of damage to Nano here. But good sleep by Stig.
Woken up by Mars, but that's alright.
However, he's very low, and he's going to get taken out by Captain Gus. Here comes the ult from Mars. Does not get anybody, however. Nanos pops his ult to save a lot of it. Hammy has his ult now. Might be looking to pop it here. Nano's going to take him out, and they're going to look like they're going to be taking the point back here.
Take the point, and they're at 99. I think they're going to just get it.
I think they're going to drop it in right now, and that's going to be the first round.
Are they? He got on right.
He managed to get on, but he's going to die immediately, but he did manage to stall it. Stig is going to be trying to walk in here. He gets booped away.
On time. Yikes. That boop comes in handy sometimes.
I think they had some pretty good coordination there, actually.
Yeah.
Doing a good job of keeping each other up, working together to get those picks off on each other.
Whew. Now we're in this indoor or center? Center area.
This is going to be, I think, Lijiang Gardens.
Yes. I don't see anyone really changing their characters.
Mars went on to Genji, and Midi went on to Winston right away for this round. Stig is still staying on that Ana position. This could be a little bit different, because I know Mars can go in and at least do a lot of work with his ult, if nothing less. Nano's going to have to do a good job of countering him with his ult and keeping away with the boops, or Hammy's going to have to get him well with the trap. Because they're going to have a hard time, I think, if they're going to let Mars do whatever he wants. If we can get some sleep darts, some stuns, get the Winston on him, or on Nano, it will be easier. Back and forth a little bit. Mars is already kind of jumping in right now, trying to do some damage, get some early damage on Hammy. Jumping around, dodging the bombs pretty well, but he got a little confused, I think. He hit Nano with the bomb from Hammy, but manages to hit him, and Nano heals up, and as well as the Genji.
Tapping this point once again. Let's see.
Getting contested, but he misses the jump, and that's going to be the first point grab. Stig sleeps Captain Gus again, but he's going to be going down to Captain Gus. Unable to do enough damage in there. Mars was unable to get in, really do a lot of damage, and there's another boop from Nano, and that's going to be an easy win there. Mars is still up somewhere, but unable to do enough damage. He's still waiting at the point.
Nano Dragon saying, "Why are you so angry?" Ooh, Midi Ninja swapping onto Zarya. Oh, never mind. Thinking that over again.
Stig's going to be on the tank on the diva position, and Midi is going to be playing Lucio. Pretty much the same thing, just with the Junkrat and a Genji. The thing is, the game is very different at this level.
Yikes! Another boop, Midi Ninja. You can't make that one.
He couldn't come back from that. He should have known. He should have been pushing up on that ledge a bit more. And Stig is going to unfortunately just going to be poking in, doing a lot of damage, building Nano's ult even more. Nano again putting a lot of work in. People are letting him do what he wants, not focusing kills enough. People are not doing a lot of damage.
Zenyatta right now, so I think he gave up on the.
Which is going to help him with a lot of damage. But however, they're kind of spread out. I don't think a lot of comms are going through right now. Captain Gus is doing a good job putting his shield up, allowing Hammy to get a bunch of damage in there. We got Mars on the point right now, trying to contest, throwing it, blocking the bomb. Sees the trap, cuts that out of the way.
Nice.
We got the D.Va out of the suit finally, and he's gonna ult here, and that's a good ult from Nano to save that for, but they're still gonna get some kills here. The tire's going off. Mars swiping at him a couple times, but it doesn't seem to get the kill, and Mars takes everybody out. Hammy is only able to get Mini Ninja. Mars, as I said, going crazy with that ult, even through the damage negation of the shield sound barrier.
It was very, very useful. They have the point. Will they catch up to 70 before blue team can come on with their push?
However, they did stop them before 99 this time. They were actually able to push in as soon as Mars got his ult. Mars is looking to go behind here, but Hammy sees him. He's going to take a bunch of damage, going to quickly dash back and grab that health pack.
Nano getting a good percentage on the point, trying to cap it here.
Stig is getting bullied out of the point. Going to ult here, however. Captain Gus goes down. He had his ult back up. But it looks like they're going to be attacking the point anyway. Mars gets onto the point last second. Hammy goes down to Mars. Mars doing a bunch of work here, but is he going to get off the point? Nano is very low. Is he going to be able to get him? He's trying to just squirt around the side, booping around back and forth. Nano is holding this point, but he's still not capped it yet. Mars unable to get him out. He's no healers. Mars is doing a lot of work here.
Game of Ring Around the Rosie.
Best and the worst. Captain Gus is going to be coming back as Ana, just getting some more heals on Hammy. Possibly. I don't understand. I'm not sure what the thought process is there. Now it's going to be back and forth the other way. Nano takes out Mars in the end when his team was able to regroup with him. Good hold by Nano there. They get it to 50. Mars is very upset. That's one of the best things about Lucio, when people can't kill you and they just feel bad about their aim. Mini Ninja coming back. He does have Transcendence here, so they can push in. Mars is not that far off his ult. Stig got trapped there, but Mini Ninja is going to be knocked off the map again by Nano. They're going to be dropping in here. However, Mars could get his ult here quickly before the point ends. And it looks like he's going to pop it here.
Double ulting? Not picking anyone?
They're going to get them all off the point, but that spread them away. He's going to take out Captain Gus. Nano is the only person on the point again. They got the D.Va there to help this time, but hopefully they're actually going to get a kill. Push him off. The ult from the tire is coming in. They got to actually hit Nano here. They got to actually kill Nano, but they're not doing it. They're not getting Nano off the point. Nano is at 26 health. He's been at low health this whole time. They're unable to kill him.
And gets the suit.
They're choking that kill on the Nano, but I think Stig is the only person left on the point. Captain Gus and Hammy are pushing back in right now. But it's Stig in a baby D.Va suit right now. He's doing a lot of damage, but Captain Gus is going to keep him up with the grenade. He's doing a lot of damage. He's surviving. Neither of them are able to finish off the baby D.Va. Gets into the suit. Last second. Gets in right before. They're going to take out the Ana. Mars gets back in time, but Lucio's back on the point. Contesting again. Can they kill the Lucio in time? They got the Discord on him this time. They're both doing damage, and he does actually go down, so they're going to take the point at 99% here.
Wow. What a nice coin flip right there. Let's see if they can hold it.
Very close game, back and forth here. Red are trying to make it interesting. Trying to keep them off the point as long as possible. Nano is on to Winston now, trying to deal with Mars, who's on Genji. And normally Mars would just go to Reaper in this situation, but they really Stig's really got to help by getting Nano off of their Genji, forcing him out of position, keeping the heals off of him, or getting those healers quickly. Genji might be going down. Nano goes down, and Kevin is going to ult here to keep the team up. They're going to finish off the last two. Captain Gus, and however he gets trapped, he's going to go down to Hammy. Hammy's going to be going down here in a second, though. But they're not able to kill him. Jones doing a good job of keeping him up. They're going to pop there. Going to ult to keep his suit, but he goes down to the suicide bombs, the martyrdom.
Yikes.
The only person on the point is Nano and Captain Gus. The outplays by Hammy and Captain Gus.
Yeah, that was nice.
Dang.
For Hammy.
Very intense match there, boys. Nano doing a lot of work. Hammy and Captain Gus doing a lot of work at the end there. Stig having a big play, but Mars able to push in, doing a lot of damage here. But unfortunately, nobody was able to fall up without the ult. He does drop the beat here. A lot of helpful damage in there. Discords. He seems to swipe at him like 5 times and he didn't die, so I'm not sure what was up with that. Alright, we're going to bring it back to lobby here after the cards get played through. Looks like 1 to Hammy, 1 to Mars, 2 to Mars. I think he was actually talking to Yeez, who was a top 500 Lucio, I think in like the 200 level.
Wow.
In the top 500. Alrighty. So we're gonna go back to lobby here. We're gonna skip this song because I keep forgetting to skip this song. Anyway, so we're gonna be jumping back. Caroline, would you do me a favor and do a couple interviews? I have to go take care of something outside the house.
Go right ahead.
Alright, so if you want to do some interviews, everybody should be able to hear you, no problem. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit and turn the music down for just a moment. Alright, go ahead and interview one person from each side, and then tell them it will just be like 1 or 2 minutes.
Alright. Okay, so I feel like I might bring in, oh, everyone's gonna jump in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Hammy for the first one. See how he feels about that last kill he got, 'cause that was pretty, it really helped out his team in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and literally drag him mid-conversation. Hi, Hammy!
Hi.
Welcome. Okay, so we are going to do some questions after that match, but I did want to ask you, how do you feel after that last moment where you did get an ult kill and also did extra damage after dying and getting that baby diva when she ulted? How do you feel how you played it? Yeah? Your Junkrat is fantastic, by the way. You did very, very well, and you really kept hold of a lot of different things, and helping out your team. Keeping hold of the point was fantastic. How'd you feel that last round went?
I felt good except for that one part where we were in the middle and it was just Baby Diva and I failed to kill her.
A little bit of a ring around the rosy.
Yeah,
That's what we
terrible.
called it. So you guys did well. There were some parts where they ended up finding out how to really work against you guys. So are you guys talking about what you guys are going to do different? What really helped you guys? Was it, you guys seemed like you guys were communicating very well. So what went good, what went bad? How did you feel?
Energy.
Energy? Okay. The hype got to you?
Yep, definitely.
Go ahead.
Being way underleveled.
You feel way underleveled? You did
Yes.
very well. I wouldn't cut yourself some slack there. You did pretty well.
Leveled up in that match.
Yeah.
Level 38. Oh man.
Oh man. All right, thanks for answering all these questions, Hammy. I'm gonna go ahead and put you right back. All right. So from the other team, let's bring in Mars. Since Mars was really angry. For a bit of that. Oh, he has his mic muted. Cool. Maybe I should. Captain Gus was on Hammy's team. Who else was there? They have different names on the Discord chat. Oh no. I could bring in Midi Ninja. Hi. Hi, Midi Ninja. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Yes. Don't know me. So how'd you feel that went for that last match?
I'm angry.
Aww.
But you know, whatever. Oh.
What do you think went wrong? No, go ahead. No, that's good. It's always good to have this.
Junkrat. That's what went wrong.
We just had him in here. Oh no.
We couldn't kill Lucio, and then Junkrat was just everywhere.
Well, that's kind of what he's meant to do.
It was annoying.
Okay, so are you guys thinking about how to change it up to fix that? What are you guys thinking about?
Going to their house and ripping their throats out.
No,
just kidding.
No. Definitely not a good thing.
Alright, definitely different bands.
Okay.
Something that would work.
You guys open to switch
Slamming
the
around
bands.
Purple.
League of Legends is a team-oriented strategy game.
Okay.
Start by choosing one champion from a list of many.
I saw you guys switched a bit. There was moments where you switched onto healer instead of being a tank, and there was moments where you tanked and then other people were on healers. So what was going through your head during that moment? What did you think about?
I just need to kill things.
You're like, no, I gotta murder.
We're being killed, so I gotta. So like Stick's like, hey, I'm not doing too well on Ana, and I'm like, alright, I got you. Switch healer. I don't want to play Ana because we need to kill this Lucio.
You gotta kill this person, yeah.
So we need Lucio because I was like, oh, group healing, and then I was like, I can't go Lucio because nothing's dying, so I need to go Zenyatta, so I went Zenyatta. And I kept on getting booped because I'm dumb.
Oh no! It's always a learning lesson. It always sucks, and boops from a Lucio kind of. They make you do that. They definitely make you do that. Okay, that's good. All right, and I'm excited to see how you guys are gonna do this. You guys are great, by the way. There was very pinnacle moments where it did change, and you guys got the point, and it was very head to head, and that was nice to see. It was refreshing. So I feel enough energy coming from you guys that you guys will do pretty well. Just keep it up. If you feel dejected, then you'll do bad. But if you're excited and you feel like you'll do good, you'll do good.
That's from migraine. My parents are yelling at me for yelling at the game.
Aw, that happens.
It's annoying, but I'll live.
Thank you for answering these questions. I'm gonna go ahead and drag you right back in.
Yeah, kick.
Mid-sentence.
Thank you, Caroline,
nice.
for the post-game interviews. We're going to be jumping back into the game. I've already added up the scores, which will be, of course, posted at the end of the night in the Discord. If everybody wants to join the Discord, feel free to do so. It's linked in the description, one of the first links there. You can also join into Dojo by being 1700 and picking a side, Team Lucio or Team Hanzo. Also, of course, you have to be under 3000 SR, but however, if you're very close to the SR limit, I can make exceptions based on skill. I'd have to just see your gameplay a little bit. So now, we're going to be mixing up the teams a little bit. We're going to be moving Hammy and Stig, and then we're going to be swapping Captain Gus and Midi. So we're going to see how it goes. So Nano, who has won a lot of the games and done a lot of work, we're going to put him on the two people that have lost a bunch, and Mars, who has been put a lot of DPS, so this should be interesting. See how the communication goes, because Mars doesn't talk in voice channel, so it should be interesting here. But we just need to have them move into their lobbies, and then we will go get our bands. Okay, let's jump into there. So we're going to get 2 new bands again. Bastion, of course, will still be off, but you can make the same bands, different bands, but just please jump into your lobbies, and we will come back in a minute from right now.
Oh, we're not changing. We're not changing. Oh, we did change teams. Never mind.
We did change teams.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Okay. So I wonder if they're going to be changing their bans or not, whether they're going to try to keep Mars off of Reaper or keep Hammy off of Junkrat, Nano off of Lucio, something like that. Because personally, as a personal standpoint, I would try to be countering the people that are doing the best right now, and that seems to be Nano has been doing a lot of work, Mars was doing a lot of work, and Hammy was actually doing a lot of work, and Captain Gus was doing a lot of work on D.Va right now. So let's go and turn everybody back on real quick, except for Bastion. Turn Bastion back off, because Bastion just isn't really fair and a low number player. There's not enough people that really can counter him, and it kind of feels like a lot of a must pick on defense. So I'm going to be dropping back in to my lobby. I think Mars dropped out of the voice channel, however. Oh, there he goes. He's back in now. I'm going to drop over to Team 2 and ask them about their bands right now. Alright, guys.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Lucio.
Genji.
Lucio and Genji.
Lucio Genji?
Yeah.
Remember, this
Final
bans it
answer?
that bans it for both sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
That means you guys can't use it either.
Alrighty.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, really?
Okay. That's interesting.
Genji's off.
Lucio Genji.
Your music won't skip a beat.
Gotta play our bands around Nano.
Okay. Genji and Lucio are both off. Alright, we're going to be jumping over to the other side. Best of luck with your game.
Reaper, correct?
Alright.
Because even whenever
Hi.
Alright, alright.
What are your
Hello.
2 bands, guys? For both
we are
sides?
going to ban Squiggly and Peacock.
Got it. We'll be banning only
Wait, no,
characters
that's the
that
wrong game.
that Stig plays.
Yeah, Junkrat and Reaper.
Junkrat and Reaper.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got Skullgirls on my mind. I want to play that game
What
right
girls? What?
now. Skullgirls is the greatest ecchi
Skullgirls?
fighting game ever made.
Did someone say ecchi? I'm into this.
Alright, best of luck with your game, guys.
Send
We're
me a
gonna get
link.
started on our next map. Okay. And we're gonna take off Lijiang Tower, and we're gonna be playing. What's up next? Nepal.
Nepal.
We're gonna see some Pharah, I'm pretty sure. Because Nano can play Pharah, he can play McCree very well, he can play Doomfist, and Hammy can pretty much only play Junkrat, so he's gonna be in a bad spot.
He's gonna be in a little bit of a bad spot.
That's one of the things DOJO promotes is a lot of flexibility between characters. However, Kevin and Stig are also very good as well, but they're not gonna have a Lucio. They're bringing on the Doomfist.
Yeah, Nano Dragon on the Doomfist. And
Captain Gus is gonna be on Mercy, however. Mars on
finally his Mercy back.
The Reinhardt, and Hammy's gonna be playing McCree.
Yeah,
Mars can do a lot of work,
Roadhog.
but however, the Doomfist plus the Roadhog is gonna give
Roadhog,
Mars
yeah.
a very hard time here.
I think so. Hemi, no Junkrat, no Junkrat, Hemi. Yeah, so let's see Hemi on this McCree.
He's a decent McCree, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
Mars saying, you guys are jerks. My team banned Genji. I'm gonna go ahead and fly on out here. I'm excited to see. I feel like they'll have a little bit of an upper hand here with Captain Gus on a Mercy.
Captain Gus does play a pretty good Mercy, but Nano Doomfist is like the perfect person for getting rid of Mercies.
Yup, Doomfist is going to be a little bit of a scary
They're all
one
pushing
here.
this left side. He's going to be jumping in. He pops the McCree right away.
Yeah.
Having unable to get that flashbang off in time. Mars trying to go in, gets slapped immediately, and then anti-healed. And that's going to be an easy pick for a couple people. Mars just gave up there. I think the blue team's bans are a little bit better because a lot of them are very flexible.
Yes, that is very true. Okay, Captain Gus just switched to Diva.
Mars is going to be going on to Ana, which is actually one of his a very good player for his.
Nano Dragon saying you did this to yourself. Oh, that's so sad. How heated enemy that the teams can be to each other.
He did it to himself by being a good DPS player. Nano trying to deal with Hammy. Hammy's trying to get some damage in.
And anti-heal, and he's
Stig
down.
is able to finish him off. He's going to be jumping in, accidentally going over. This could be bad for him. If they could take him out, this could be an even fight, and he does. Captain Gus takes him down. Unfortunate miss from Nano, but Stig is going to do a lot of work there to get him out with the help of Midi. And then Captain Gus might be going down here. Mars doing a good job of feeling him up. The ult's going to be coming out. Throws the E down, but he's going to still be taken out. Stig taking out everybody. Hammy is the only person left. Nano getting back to the point just now. Hammy needs to get out of there as quick as he can.
Yeah.
He has at 1 health before he gets the health
but
point.
that didn't work.
Doing some work on the Stig, but unfortunately that's not going to finish him off.
Blue team keeping this point at 57% right now. Red team not being able to cap it once.
So the main thing is their flexibility of heroes. Hammy really only feel comfortable on that Junkrat, and they knew the Reaper is something that Mars very much destroys in, especially with lower number. Behind, they got to deal with this. He misses the flashbang, unfortunately, but Nano misses the jump. He's going to get the charge in there. He didn't, rolls out of the way.
But that
Mars not healing, but they're trying to get that out of the way. However, the Hog's pushing behind. Hammy gets taken out. They're not finishing off kills here is I think the main problem. I think Captain Gus has gotten the most kills on Diva.
Yes.
However, Mars and Hammy both have ults.
Whew. Yeah, we keep seeing Nano Dragon kind of finding some spots and kind of spawn camping. Didn't quite get the hit there.
Like, I can go get
and asleep. Poor Nano Dragon. Oh,
sorry,
no.
Toaster. I don't know why
They
I keep
still
doing
got
that.
the point, but that was fantastic. That was hilarious.
I've been missing everything for the first round because I keep not doing the screen because I am an idiot. Sorry about that.
Mars saying this is unfair. Oh no. Gotta kind of find out. Ooh, Hammy on a Widowmaker. We did hear about this before. And his Widowmaker isn't bad, and I've seen him as a very okay.
If you can get the pick on, if you can get picks on, if you can get picks on Nano, because Widow is a pretty decent pick.
Yeah. That's what. So let's see if that helps. Oh no, Hammy actually switching to a Torp.
This could be interesting. They're gonna try to turtle on the point. Might be interesting here.
So let's see what that does in the end. And Mars on a Mercy, so let's see if that helps out. They did have a Mercy in the beginning, but it wasn't quite helping. You're kind of down a member you can't fight with.
Mars gets hooked right away by Stig. A good hook there. Unable to finish him off though, but a good right click actually manages. He's gonna take it out, and that's gonna be it. Not getting enough DPS in here.
Captain Gus on the point, but the only one. Yikes! Aw, yikes! Aw.
Unfortunately, their combo is too good. They're just not able to deal with it, not able to do enough damage. And they knew what they were doing when they were going into bans. I think Hammy and Captain Gus's lack of knowledge of the game just kind of is hurting them a little bit here. Unfortunately, Mars is unable to be on the heroes that he needs to be on, so they nerfed him. And they banned a lot of bad heroes. I think their own bans kind of hurt them as well.
Yeah, there's some heroes that they banned. They could have been playing.
And unfortunately, not every game is going to be fair, but we try to make it as fair as possible each round, while still making it interesting and having everybody play with everybody.
I mean, this isn't. It's not that it's unfair. There's some things that they could do to work around this, but there's also a good learning process because they need to see.
However, they are pushing in now. They did manage to get the kill on Nano. He wasn't able to keep him up, but he's going to get a charge here from Captain Gus. It's just the Roadhog left, but he did manage to get Nanta healed. Stig is going to try to run away. Mars is trying to do some damage, and they did manage to get the point here quickly. Nano's going to be jumping onto Tracer here, trying to get back to that point quickly, do some harassing damage. He's going to be recalling.
I've seen Nano on a Tracer before. This is something very, very fun and a little aggravating if you're on the enemy team. Let's see how
Hammy does have his ult now, but I don't know if his turret is up. It actually is at the moment. It's on the corner of the point. They're going to come behind. He's going to ult. He should ult right now. And he manages to do that.
Whoa.
That Stig's going to be taken out, and Hammy's going to take out Nano with the turret. However, now that they're on the point, it might be a very different game.
Hammy's turret is a little broken here. There. Oh.
And it's going to go back to its normal health after the ult disappears.
Yes. Just a little
Mars has his
res.
res. Captain Gus has his shatter. The only ult right now is Midi. Nano is going to be jumping onto Farah, as I originally guessed. The Doomfist was another one that he was going on. He's going to be trying to build his ult, pop him out. He did pull out the Reinhardt. He's going to be trying to pop this turret. Captain Gus goes down, and then he gets slept. This might be it. Nano gets healed up in time, and that's going to be everybody off that point there. And how here comes the res.
I was watching that this entire time. Nice.
And here comes the shadow on the Roadhog.
There we go.
Midi trying to sleep him. Managed to actually get Nano somehow out of the air. Captain Gus is going to take out Midi. Mars is trying to stay away from Stig. Trying to do a bunch of damage, taking some shots in there. Unable to get him off the point, but they still have the point, so they're not wasting time here. Mars is going to go down, though, unfortunately, but uh-oh. This looks bad. Captain Gus misses the charge. Hogs on the point. Unable to get it in time. They're going to at least build it up to above 75% here. Nano's back in, though, against the Torb.
And Stig ulting.
Jonas missing another charge, unfortunately, but it manages to take him out. He's at no health. He's going to be taken down, trying to do some damage to Nano.
That's it.
But they're going to get the point, but they didn't manage to bring it above 80%.
Yeah. Yes. Stig is on fire.
Stig doing a good job of keeping him up. Hammy trying to move in. He almost has his ult again, trying to get that point up. Stig's shoot. Kevin's going to be shooting that turret back down.
Also almost having his ult.
Farah's up behind. They're going to get slept as he's turned around. And Nano Dragon's going to be taking out Mars. And they're unable to get enough kills, and they're missing too many shots.
Ooh, this tank battle happening over here. Come on, Captain, no!
And then Captain Gus staggered himself by quite a bit there, unfortunately. And Nano's going to have his ult. This might shut down, I think, their next push. Unless they're able to take Nano out.
Again, unless they get hooked. Yikes.
Mars is going to get slept there.
Ooh. Nano
Stig's
Dragon
going to be taking out Mars.
And taking down Mars, which I think they were hoping to regroup, but that's not going to happen anymore. Captain Gus again rushing on in. Hopefully, ooh.
A little bit of a waste of an ult there, but they're in desperate measures right now. They're going to be going down.
Yikes.
A little bit of an easy game here for them. They did make a good comeback on this second round here.
Yeah, that was a good. Whew. reading and writing. GG. Yeah, Nano on his Pharah is always a very, very fun thing to watch. He's very good. He knows exactly where to go. You see, and then they kind of rush around. They don't know where it's coming from, how to deflect from it. That was a great play of the game, actually. Not every game is going to be fair. Sorry. Yeah, it's true. A lot of it is always to keep in mind that it's always a learning lesson.
It's always random teams, and we try to get everybody to play with everybody, especially when the lower numbers of players. So Nano, Midi, and Stig. Mars has not played with Nano, so Mars is going to be playing with Nano this time. So let me get the scores real quick. And who has also not played with Nano? Stig, right? Stig and Midi have not.
Stig and Midi. With Nano? No, I think Midi played with Nano.
Midi played with...
No, never mind. I might be wrong. Midi played with Mars and Stig. Mars should be with Nano and Stig. That looks fine.
Yeah. Captain Gus, Midi, Hammy.
Yeah.
But Captain Gus and Hammy have played on the same side every time, so I think we need to go... Oops. We need to go like this. But Midi and Stig have put in... I think it's actually this. Nano, Mars, Hammy.
Yeah, yes, I think this is...
But still, Midi and Stig are on the same side again. Somebody's gonna have to play with somebody every time.
Stig and Nano didn't play together, no?
Stig and yeah. They haven't. Actually, let me look at the scores.
So then, change Midi with Nano to keep Stig, Nano, and Captain Gus. And then Hemi, Mars, and Midi.
Yeah.
Mars is mad. Oh no. He's gonna reward you now.
Let's see. Nano has won both times, so Captain Gus. There's Captain Gus, Nano, and Hammy were all on the same side before.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What you have on right now might be fine then. Nano, Mars, Stig, Hammy, Midi, Captain Gus?
I think so.
I think so too.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this actually.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Okay.
And our last map will be on Ilios.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you want to jump in to see if they want to switch their band characters?
We're gonna make some bands over here. Okay.
Boy.
Alright guys, so the last game, we have two different bands.
I request the change?
Give me Stig.
What do you request?
I don't want to be on Nano's team, because otherwise I can't beat him.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me
Seems
Stig.
fair.
Give me Stig.
So you want to beat Nano, so you want to be on the opposite team. Okay.
I want to beat him so bad.
The thing is, if you beat him, you'll be tied.
It's either you lose to Nano,
Whoa.
or you
This
win
looks
with
fair.
Nano. So.
Nano, you don't need to be a jerk.
No, yeah.
Hey.
You're being a jerk.
They
Stop.
all know I'm overconfident.
No,
And it's
you're
probably
being an asshole is what you're being.
I
So
think
shut up.
you're missing the correct word you should be saying. I don't think it's overconfidence here.
It's truth.
Alright, I'll just mute Nano for the rest of the night.
Okay.
So,
Oh my gosh, you actually muted him.
yeah, if he's gonna be an arrogant asshole, he needs to either not be here, shut up.
Yeah, I can unmute him.
Don't unmute him.
Aww. Okay,
so
okay,
these
let's
sounds-
get to the point. Who's switching what bands? What are you guys gonna
Let's
do? Now
jump
you guys
into
have new teams right
have
now.
you guys jump
yeah,
to your
so
teams?
Oh, wait, okay.
These are the actual
jump
teams?
to your teams.
Yeah, these are actual teams.
Yes.
Stig,
Alright.
Mars, and Nano. Captain Gus, Hammy, and Midi.
Stigmars.
Jump into it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Alright,
Alrighty.
Reaper and Lucio.
Alright, is
What about
your
Genji?
teams agree with that? Well,
Are
the
we
thing
in
is, you
agreement
got
with that?
both. You have two Genjis on the other side, but that's up to you guys to decide.
Someone say something? I don't know.
Do you guys all agree with the?
I'll go with it.
Which ones?
Sure.
Reaper and Lucio?
Yeah.
Hammy, you good? Okay. And let me jump to the other side.
No, what? Reinhardt is. Why would we ban him? He's easy to beat.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
I would say so. We're banning Reaper. I would say.
No, we're not banning Reaper.
No, wait.
I mean, not Reaper. Dang it. Sorry.
Junkrat. You meant
Banning-
Junkrat.
Yeah, Junkrat.
And Ana?
No. Ana doesn't have a. No, I wouldn't ban Ana. I'd either say Mercy or.
The biggest problem with Ana is the grenade on me if I'm playing Lucio again.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think, Junkrat and Ana?
Well, I really like playing Ana, so. But if you're gonna be doing Lucio, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's. I'm fine with that.
So Ilios is here.
Alrighty.
Dude, is that our pick?
What are your two bans?
We're banning Purplewatch and Hammy.
We pretty much are banning Hammy. Junkrat
Yeah, I
and
feel
Ana.
bad for Hammy because that's the only character he could play, but it makes sense to ban it. You were banning Junkrat and who else?
Ana.
Junkrat and Ana. Okay, also Lucio and Reaper are both banned.
Crap. Okay, don't do Ana.
Mars will never. No, you already said. You don't. That's why I don't get to tell you beforehand.
Ah!
That's why, like, Mars will, after the performance for the first week, unless we don't have bans, Mars will never be allowed to play Reaper again. Sorry, Mars. You played him too well last week.
You know what we could do, guys? Is
You
just,
Mercy?
we could just play all self-healing characters.
Then I'm at the pull with. Well, I think I was gonna pull Genji.
Oh, okay. If you want to go Genji, then
Alright, guys. Best of luck with your strategies. We're going to get things rolling. Alrighty. So, last map on Lijiang Tower. Not Lijiang Tower, Ilios. Sorry about that. And that's why I did not turn the screen off, because Toaster wants to see this, and I keep making it so he cannot see this. So I feel bad. I apologize, Toaster, and thank you for staying the whole time and watching these guys play.
Yes.
Also, I think Hyrulean is going to get on in the commentator's booth as soon as he gets on the game, because he mixed up the time, because his time zone is a little different. We got Nano on the Genji, Midi on Winston, Hammy on Zenyatta, which actually he seemed to have done a little bit of a good job, like pretty decent job there, but he, however, if he gets focused, that's his main problem right now.
Yeah. I had a great conversation with Hammy Midi Ninja Captain Gus group, because they were talking to Hammy and telling him how he should continue to practice to learn more characters. And I think it was a nice thing to bring up that because he's such a low level.
He's only 36. He's got the game like 2 months ago, a month ago.
Yeah, he should definitely work on time-wise right now. Work on at least knowing one person in each category.
Like, yeah, his aim isn't bad. He's a decent Widow. It just he needs to learn that survivability and more characters. That's really all he needs to learn. He's not a bad character.
No, not at all. So hopefully he feels this right now. Okay.
Captain Gus on the Soldier, a DPS slot, which he hasn't played yet so far. He can play a good Soldier, as we know. He has good Helix shots. Nano's coming around behind for that flank, probably trying to jump on Hammy when he sees him, but he knows there's a Winston around. Mars trying to get out on his Zen, trying to do some damage here, trying to keep Nano alive. Stig on that Roadhog, which is very powerful now in a 3v3. Mars is on the point. They're going to steal it first. Blue team needs to get on. Winston's trying to focus down the Genji very quickly. Hammy's going to get hooked. Captain Gus goes down to Mars. Midi takes out Mars. But that might be it here right now. And that goes down to there. Not a lot of DPS. A lot of these players are support players right now, or just new players to the game. Unable to deal with it. Nano is very good at flanking. That's what he does. He plays very aggressively, gets behind, makes you have to deal with him. And if you don't deal with them, it's a problem. Like, you can catch him off guard. You just have to get him is when he's about to go in, and then he's usually dead, which they've done that a couple times. The first game, more so, when they started to figure it out, but it was a little bit too late. Yeah. Caroline, do you have the ability to move Hyrulean into the commentator's booth?
I believe so.
If not, I don't know. But
I can defend it.
Nano's gonna go down to Hammy. Oh, get hooked by Stig. I just feel like they don't have a lot of damage here. Not poking in, and the Roadhog is having a hard time. Banning that Reaper gives Mars usually a hard time, but Mars and Nano on the same team. It's a little interesting right now. Mars was the only person to go down there, and Midi Ninja finally just goes down right now. Hammy's gonna, looks like he might be switching here. He's gonna be going on the Mercy position, trying to keep them up. Captain Gus has got, let's see if he can hit some shots here. Spectate him for right now.
Ooh, they're all coming around.
Trying to get some Sasha in there. Genji's gonna be ulting here. Does manage to hit a good helix, but there's too much damage in there right now. And that's just unfortunate. There was nothing they could really do in that corner. And that's gonna give them a little bit more percentage. It was a good ult, good timed ult. Nothing they could really do.
Yeah, because red team keeping this nice and held.
Alrighty. I think we have Hyrulean in the booth with us. Commentator booth. Hammy trying to stay alive here, trying to do some damage, but nobody's gotten a pick yet on the blue team. Captain Gus is going to get hooked and discorded. Hammy's trying to keep him up.
Tranquility from
Tranquility
Mars
did pop, I think, because Midi was focusing him down quite a bit. Captain Gus is going to go down to Nano with the help of Mars, and Mars takes out Hammy pretty easily.
Oh.
Midi is going to try to knock some people off the point here, try to take it himself. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work right now. Captain Gus does have his ult if he can get back to the point.
With Stig here and Nano behind, it might not work. Let's see how he does. Ooh.
Gonna be popping the tactical visor.
Gus jumping in for more overtime. And Hammy coming on in. Pocketing.
Captain Gus on the point. I'm unsure what to shoot at, unfortunately, because there's a lot of damage in there.
Stig ulting and completely going crazy after.
Alright, can you move Hyrulean back in?
It's very... There could be things that they could do to switch things up to help them out a little bit here, but I feel like they're just a little bit handicapped by how many characters are banned and how many characters they know how to play very well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the main problem here. It's going to be, if you want to play in the main Dojo League, you got to be prepared to play probably 5 or more heroes well at a good consistent rate. Because Hammy, if he's on Junkrat, he can do a lot of work, cause people a lot of problems. But as soon as you get him off, he has a very hard time.
He has a very hard time with other things, yeah. And then it's also the rest of the team trying to work around that and trying to help out so that you could still be a youth team, you know?
Yeah. Like right now, a Pharah might be pretty useful because that might have to force Nano off of Genji or something like that.
In
Which
Midi
he can
here.
play.
Midi on a Mei, by the way.
But right now they needed to kill Genji right there. But Midi manages to get the pick on Mars because Mars tried to help Genji. And then Midi's trying to counter him as best as he can, trying to freeze him off here, trying to do some work here, switching off a tank 2 DPS. He's trying to, but Nano's just staying out of the point. At this point, he should probably go help with the Roadhog. Get him off the point as quick as he can. He's going to freeze him during his heal.
Frozen.
They're going to be taking the point here. This might be working a bit better because they can kind of counter.
Not dead.
Captain Gus is going to finish off Stig.
Nice helix shot.
Hey, Hyrulean.
Hey.
Hello.
So sorry that you missed, unfortunately, tonight. This is our last game, but hopefully you can give us some insight. So they have 2 bans right now because neither side can play Reaper, neither side can play Lucio, neither side can play Junkrat, and neither side can play... Who's the other one? Ana. Stig is on the Doomfist now, swapped off. Look, Mars is on Mercy. Gonna try to be dealing with Midi, but Mei actually does kind of a decent job against countering Mei. But unfortunately, he's gonna get in. However, Hammy is able to heal them up. Unable to get some kills now. They're having a harder time getting them off, but here comes the ult.
Ooh, Nano
here comes the Doomfist. The ult is what's going to finish it off, but they did manage to get the 30%. There is an entire waste. The ult, however, from Midi is a little unfortunate. Mars was taken out there, so he has to come back from spawn. Hammy almost has his res ready for this point. Nano Dragon and Stig getting ready. Nano just used his ult. Stig is at 44. Mars is at 50 right now. However, Captain Gus is going to be taken out by Stig, but Mars takes out Stig. So 1 DPS, 1 healer on both sides. Hammy thinking about rezzing possibly. It might have been worth it to push in here. It looks like we're going to keep them up. He knows Captain Gus can get back to the point rather quickly. Mars is trying to keep Nano up. Nano is at half health. He's getting frozen around. Trying to keep him up, trying to keep them both up. Midi trying to freeze Mars desperately. Mars is very low on health. Mars goes down.
Midi frozen and
Captain Gus gets taken out by Stig again. He might want to res here just to keep that damage up because they would be 1 up then. But however, Midi does take out Stig. It's just got to get Nano off the point here. They actually have to kill him before he gets his ult again, which he's about to do.
Yes.
That's the problem off. Nano is not easy to... He has high survivability.
No.
However, he's going to get taken out finally. Finally. Almost his time for his team to get back. Midi was going to wall off, but decides not to.
Very half and half here.
Captain Gus. 0% on his ult. I think he got killed during his ult there on the last fight. Midi, however, and Hammy both have their ults. Hammy has neglected to use it yet. Wants to keep him up. However, he is having a hard time against this Doomfist.
Doomfist.
Meteor strike.
Meteor
strike runs right into it.
Captain Gus.
Ooh, that's a double res.
That's a double. And that's double res from Hammy with a great res there. But however, Nano is going to pop his ult. He's going to finish him off. Hammy's going to finish it off. It's just Nano on the point again. I think Mars is hiding somewhere behind. Mars is up on the right. He's going to be rezzing Stig. This might be a bad spot for Hammy to be in. However, he managed to dodge, I think, with the help of the wall there. Going to have to jump over. Going to drop down with the E. But then he's going to be taking out Hammy. But however, Captain Gus, I believe, is back on the point now. Trying to do some work. Nano's very low. I'm going to finish him off. Going to drop his E down there. Try to finish off Mars. Mars doing a bunch of damage. He has Helix up in just a second. Mars is at no health. He's healing up. Not able to finish him off.
No.
Stig's also at 1 health. Stig is going to get some healing. Captain Gus surviving a long time.
Yep, Stig coming on in.
They managed to get to almost 90%.
Hammy's going to wait for a good regroup.
And they're back on the point at 55. Almost at that 90%. They were unable to finish a lot of kills there. There was many opportunities where they could have killed but did not.
Yeah.
Stig almost got taken out there, but the good heals from Mars to keep him up. Nano doing a good job. Mars keeping them up very well. Midi blocking off the Doomfist. They're trying to push up to the point here. The Doomfist is coming in with a charge. Hits the Mei, but doesn't go down, fortunately. But here comes the ult. He's going to get out of there just in time. The Mei's ice wall doesn't go up, but he hits the wall. Not a full charge, however. Captain Gus is on the point by himself, however. Hammy's going to be leaving the Mei, but that's going to go down. It might have not been the best idea. Captain Gus takes out Nano. Captain Gus takes out Stig. Captain Gus, and here comes the res from Mars, though, unfortunately. And Captain Gus is going to be taken out. But he did manage to take the point and bump it up a little bit higher, so they are actually going to be able to make this very close game here.
Yes, they are.
Midi's going to have to get to the point, use his ult. Hammy's going to have to be ready with that res. Are they going to get there in time, though? Are they going to get there in time right now? That's the big thing. Captain Gus coming from behind. Stig bullying them off the point. Hammy trying to get and touch the point. Trying to touch the point. Is he good? He doesn't get there in time.
I believe.
GG, that was a close round there.
Wow.
Captain Gus shoots himself as he dies on the end of the point. Dank meme, we are not on Twitch. We use YouTube. Maybe in the future we might move to Twitch at some point, but right now it's just YouTube.
Nano Dragon.
This was fantastic.
This is a very easy ult for Nano.
Yeah, now I know. Genji is very. Oh, look at him. Oh boy.
All right, let's see where the cards go. 2 for Hammy, 3 for Hammy, 1 for Midi. They all decided to give it to Hammy. Alrighty. So it looks like
one person did not vote.
Alrighty. So that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Hyrulean, unfortunately, you were unable to make it. Again, sorry about that. But, let's see, how long have we been streaming thus far? Because I might play... Streaming about an hour. Might play a little bit longer, play some quick play. Just mess around for a little bit tonight. Practice some heroes. But we're going to be jumping into Team 1 and see how people are.
What do I do? I could probably do pretty well against this Doomfist, but you know.
No, yeah, you did do well.
I made some plays, Hammy. Hammy made some plays, Midi made some plays, Captain Gus. The problem is you guys didn't finish some of the kills. You would get so close to get everybody low, and then Mars would be a pain in the ass, or Nana would dodge all your shots.
Yeah, I don't know how long it took you to freeze me on that one time. I was just dashing
Oh my
back.
gosh,
A
you're
slow,
so
painful
hard.
death.
That was hilarious.
So hard to hit.
You know,
It doesn't help that
you
that's like the
froze
first
me
time I
on the
played May in
mountain.
months.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
all of the games, like
You died to a half-frozen Genji, by the way.
I'm upset. There's also the time that Stig killed me when he was at like 20 something HP, and I was just like, no!
You're right there.
So close!
Very, very close.
I could have just punched him, but
Stig is also a
alas.
very good Doomfist, so gotta
I'm
be ready
okay.
for that.
I practice on free-for-all, but I've only done one game competitive as Doomfist, though.
Yeah.
Alright, my brother's computer sounds like a microwave right now.
Oh no.
I don't know where everybody
Very
was tonight.
disorienting.
People just didn't want to play tonight, unfortunately. But thank you guys all for coming.
I think it was fun. I had
Yeah,
fun.
thank you guys for coming.
I have a very, very apparent MVP for tonight. I'm gonna, even though he was being a little rude at points, Nano with the Lucio was amazing. He did manage to survive on the point multiple times. Just, I think
Just
more so
jumping
to piss
around.
you guys off than win the game,
Yeah.
but it did win him that round for sure. Even when you guys were making big comebacks, you guys just couldn't quite finish him off. So Nano, great job. You're gonna get an extra point for Team Lucio there.
Woo! Thanks, Nano! I hate you still.
So Captain Gus is going to be one game, actually 2 games behind Nano at this point. Dom is going to be 3
Ooh, this
games, and I think
leaderboard.
Mitty is going to be 4 games behind those packs, but I think he might actually have caught up to Dom, if not a little higher. I will have the
I got
scores up in a little
so
bit,
lucky on that play of the
Yeah.
game. That
but
was
after
like
the stream is
luckiest
over, I'm
thing
going to be
ever.
streaming for a little bit longer, probably just playing some free-for-all team deathmatch kind of thing.
I have no
Probably
idea.
I'm
high
just
really-
saying something. I'm level 38, and you both times chose out to
Dan Junkrat?
Junkrat.
Yeah, because that's the only hero you can play, and that makes sense to do that. That's the main thing. Hammy, you're a pretty good player. It just,
Yeah.
you need to learn survivability and more
Yeah.
heroes.
Like
Because
I said,
if
Hammy,
you can
I mean,
only play Junkrat,
Yeah.
It's a
It
hard
kind of
thing.
it does suck to lose like this, but again, look at it as a learning moment. There's now so much opportunity for you to learn so many other
like,
characters.
think
that
about
you can
this.
use if you use
Jonas
the junk.
was like you were. A little bit more experience last season. He was like level 48, something like 10 levels higher than you. He pretty much only played Soldier. And Soldier would get bound out because Kevin, Chris, Dom,
Or- yeah.
all played Soldier
Because-
as well.
And again, keep in mind, this isn't like a foreign thing. When you're in competitive, someone picks a soldier, or I guess for you, Hammy, someone picks a Junkrat. Who are you gonna pick now? You can't just opt out of the competitive match.
I mean,
gotta
you
keep
could.
going.
It's not a good idea. You lose
No.
your PFL, get banned, and then it's
Yeah,
kind of like you're just
I don't
gonna
think
sit
people
there.
would be very happy.
No,
that.
exactly. So it's always very, very nice to at least have someone from each category that you know and that you can hop onto if someone picks your main or pick someone that you're pretty good at. To always have someone on the back burner just in case. Always.
Just do what I did and get really mad when someone bans your mains.
No.
Just annihilate them. Just use all the rage they just put in.
Well,
He
think about it.
agreed.
This last
Back that
time,
direction.
like usually Mason or Shutsby, when he started joining, pretty much all of his mains got banned, as well as Zune. Pretty much never. He was really good at the time, comparatively to everyone. And that's when Roadhog was
Wasn't that
really,
when
really
Roadhog was
popular.
amazing? And so he was good at Roadhog.
It was like 2 bans. We would only ban Hanzo and Roadhog. That would be it. That would be it. That's all we would ban.
Oh, especially with Mason playing, because Mason can hit shots as Hanzo.
Yeah.
Wow.
The one time we didn't ban Hanzo, it was not a good.
I got wrecked. Oh my gosh, that wasn't fun.
That killed your winning streaks 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Kevin, because Kevin went on like a 5-week, 4-game win streak.
4 game.
Like 4 games each for 5 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And
It was
you, like you
quite
got
good.
within 100 points of me. So.
Actually put me up to 3rd, because like I hadn't been playing Dojo that often. And
Yeah,
then it
you
got
were
me
up to 3rd.
in
You went from
3rd
like
place
near
with,
last
like,
to 3rd, and then you passed Jonas, and then you caught up to me. Well, no, you passed Dom, who was in 2nd, to get to 2nd, and then Jonas passed Dom. Jonas passed you for a little bit, and then you passed Jonas by, and Jonas almost caught up with you because you missed the last week. And Jonas was 1 point behind you by the end, so Jonas came in 3rd place by 1 point. and then I was there every week, so I had a little bit of an advantage.
You're the only reason you played.
The Jonas only missed 1 week though.
Purple, is that the only reason you're not playing this season?
Like, I'm always gonna be there, right? And like,
because no one else hosted it.
Like, and like me, Brick, and Nano all play on, like, when there's less people, we play on a different level, like, seemingly, and we just play really well. Like, either it's like, I think because Nano talks, Nano, like, you said you use comms and strategy a lot. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Going a lot of men for gas.
Yeah, but like, that's one thing. That's like, I was really bad for a while during the beginning of Dojo, but the only reason I won game is because I played Lucio and just said, do this, do this, do this, do this, and I would play with Chris or with you, and it would be easy. And then I'd learn Farah and Winston during that.
Yeah. Everyone goes through that phase. Let's
be
honest.
And then Kevin played Hog, and Zune wanted to kill him because Zune got pulled off the map 6 times on Elios.
Oh, I remember that match. Oh my
and
God.
then I played Farah the next round and booped Dom off 8 times. It was just very
That's the
unfortunate.
match. If you bring that up to Zune, he actually gets PTSD. So
yeah.
don't do that.
Aww.
Yeah. He's like, flashbacks, the flashbacks. But
No, I want to do that. Where's Zune? Why isn't Zune here?
I don't know. Zune was not here. I don't know why. He said weekends are hard for him. I think.
Not the only thing that's hard for him.
I think the next couple weeks. I think next week is a fun week, so anybody can join for that. But we'll be playing some more games. Probably doing some free for all. Know that is out. Maybe doing some team deathmatch as well.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Actually,
We might be doing like a couple hero-based, like one hero only, or like 3 hero only free for alls. And it will be a point.
I'm just waiting for the Hanzo versus Lucio game.
Nano.
Yeah, that was one of the things we will be doing at some point.
Nano, you here?
I don't know if Nano is here.
Nano's at 2262. What the heck?
Yeah,
Nano, we're about to start shitting on people.
Yeah.
Wait,
What the heck? Nano, I'm about to play comp, and I looked at my SR, and I looked at his SR, but I only looked at his season high, so I thought I was like, oh, he's on the same SR as me. No, he's like 500
Yeah,
below.
he loses a lot of games. He has bad luck, and he tilts his teammates.
Yeah. That doesn't
Dude,
help.
Brilliant Myth and I used to be at 28, and now I'm at 27. Because Brilliant Myth and I, we decided to play some comp.
Yeah.
All toxic, not speaking
People that you
teammates.
kept getting? Yeah.
Yes, and it's
Yeah,
just,
that happens.
we just couldn't do anything. It's kind of like, alright.
Yeah. I've yet to play with Stig. I want to play with Stig at some point. Just
Come
like,
with us.
we are never on at the same time except for Dojo.
You guys should all come play with us, actually.
We'll get a 6-stack team at some point.
We should do that. That sounds like fun.
On Tuesday,
you're
I think I'm playing
platinum.
with. I'm playing
Stig.
with Widow, I think, who's essentially a Diva, Mercy, and Attack Symmetra. Those are like her 3 heroes. I don't know where other people have been. I know Dom and Chris and George are not super into Overwatch, which is fine. But
They play League now. League is a fun game. I like it.
League is dumb.
Yeah.
League is toxic. Can't play League.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a hard learning curve, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't like MOBAs. So anyway, guys, in the stream, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Toaster, for staying the whole time and being awesome. Thanks for
thank you,
in.
Purple.
Well, you're welcome, Stig.
Thanks for hosting it.
Alright, and hopefully we'll have more people next week. If you know people that are in between 1,700 and 3,000, or you yourself watching the stream want to be in that, feel free to invite them to Dojo, and we can set them up throughout the week. They don't have to necessarily be, they don't have to, they might not necessarily win at this point, because end of Dojo Season 2 might end in, I think, end of November, early December. Or maybe end of November, probably. Seems more like it. However, there will be more different event and community-based things to come. We might have a little bit of a 1v1 league or a FFA league. Things like that in the future, or during the off-season, less production-based. But
Someone say
however,
Roadhog only.
Roadhog only FFA. That would be amazing.
Well, that's what it's gonna be.
I think we might do at some point tomorrow one-hit McCree FFA.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So prepare your McCree butts. And anyway,
I'm
guys.
prepared. Flicks are on point.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Later, nerds.